You're here. I have good news. We do not have any of Ranrock's loyalists to contend with. Of course, the bad news is that it's likely because they no longer need to track the Keepers for information.
Revelio. Flipendo. Compulso. Revelio. Bombarda. Confringo.
Is that a... It is. I believe I know what must be done. Do you recognize the head sculpted there?
That's a head. I can't say that I do.
It appears to be a fearsome beast known as a graphorn. And the prints carved into the ground lead me to believe that a graphorn will somehow open the way forward.
That's what Professor Rackham meant when he spoke of my needing an ability to interact.
It would seem so. I do know that the last of a long dynasty of graphorns lives nearby. They call him the Lord of the Shore. I suspect you'll need to bring him here. What happens next, I can't say.
Have you ever subdued a graphorn, Professor?
I have, yes. Years ago, at Stonehenge, of all places. The Ministry still owes me for that favor. It can be difficult, of course. They are massive, after all, but it's not impossible. It's my experience that many of your spells will have no real effect. You'll need to wear him down.
If that's what must be done, I'll do it.
Excellent. I know this area well enough. When you see the remains of a large sea creature, you'll... Now, Professor Rackham made it clear that you must engage with any beast that is part of this tribe. So I shall wish you good luck and wait for your return.
Revelio. Confringo. Tell me more about what needs to be...
Certainly.
If that's what must be done, I'll do it.
Excellent. I know this area well enough. When you... Now, Professor Rack... So I shall wish you...
Off on another adventure, are we?
This must be the place. What do you have in store for me this time? Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio. The castle must have been quite... Bombarda! Bombarda! Not so tricky after all, Merlin. Revelio. Very well, Lord of the Shore. Show yourself. need your help, friend. Here we go. You need to race now, my friend. Go! Slow down now. There we go. Didn't anyone ever teach you not to take things that don't belong to you?
Rookwoods don't go down easy.
It'll take more than this to stop the Lord of the Shore.
You'll be needing help.
We're crossing that bridge whether you like it or not. We're a dragon short because of you. Perhaps we'll have you fight instead. Time for you all to clear out.
Perhaps Professor Rackham was right to have had faith in you. I still have my reservations. Isadora, as you will see, was not who she seemed. I can only hope that you are. My memories should answer any question.
Thank you, Professor Bakar. I shall see you back in the map chamber. Revelio.
Hello? Isadora? Isadora? Mr. Morganach, Mr. Morgan?
Son, I'm glad you're here.
Isadora was not at her home.
I know.
Her father... Percival.
What is it?
It is as though he was stripped not only of his pain, but of all emotion.
Everything is much worse than I feared. Neve was right. Isadora hasn't stopped. I've just learned that she has been wielding that magic on students.
We must gather the others. I need you to return to your common room, all right?
What have you done?
Take a breath.
Students, Isadora.
Everyone feels pain. And why? It's because of your arrogance, your obsession with secrets. He won't suffer any longer. Not my father, not my students, no one.
Isadora, set down your wand.
Professor, you taught me to hone my power, not throw it away.
I did not teach you this. Expelliarmus!
Avada Kedavra! She's alive.
caverns below Hogwarts, where you fought Isadora. Is that the location of the final repository?
It is. You see, we could not destroy the strands of emotion Isadora had stolen from so many. So we did all that we could to keep them safe. We also realized that until they could be destroyed, the magic used to create them was a danger to wizard kind. Hence, we became keepers. Keepers of an unfathomable secret. We knew that someday, one with the ability to see traces of ancient magic might be seduced by its... We built the trials to lead that person to us, to allow them to prove themselves worthy of the knowledge we'd kept hidden and the responsibility.
Have I not proven myself, Professor? I need to get to that repository before Ranrock does.
You have, and you will. But the repository is protected by powerful ancient magic.
So the repository is safe from Ranrock for now.
If he is, as you suspect, capable of using the power of the other repository, I fear he will be able to breach.
Then I must go now and craft this wand. Perhaps Mr. Ollivander will help me.
Another Ollivander? I'm not surprised. As I am sure he will tell you, this wand may be used for only one purpose. Return with the wand, and we will open the way forward.
I shall send an owl ahead to Ollivander. Whilst you visit him, I'll reach out to Professor Weasley.
Professor Weasley?
Yes. I may have made an error in judgment by not informing her of If Ranrock really is going to try to drill below Hogwarts, we'll need all the help we can...
All right, Professor. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Bombarda. Confringo. Incendio. Revelio.
She's always showing off about her puppet.
Revelio. Professor, I wondered if I could ask how you came to Hogwarts.
Ah, I suppose that is not an unexpected question. After I told you about my time in Mahut, it was a simple matter of fate, really. After my experience with the Toyohashi, I accepted a position with the Japanese Ministry of Magic. I cannot tell you this. A few years into my post, I had the honor of working with Professor Weasley, at the time a curse breaker for the British Ministry.
Professor Weasley was a curse breaker for the Ministry.
She was. But we coordinated, shall we say, defensive efforts on a particular matter. She mentioned plans to return to Britain and Hogwarts specifically. Her description of the school was so enchanting that when she wrote to me a few years later about the open...
Wasn't it difficult to leave?
In some way, yes. But in others, I was ready. My reason for coming to Hogwarts...
Then you enjoy being a flying instructor?
I do. And you would do well to let lessons be just... I am proud to impart such knowledge.
Wish our colony was bigger. I can never find enough space to spread out my star charts.
Ugh. I bet Garlic had a say. I think I'd have made an excellent seeker. I have a sharp eye. Can spot the shadow of a demiguise in the snow.
Success! Oh! Oh! Did it! Now that's more like it! Made it!
I think I know where we can find Doran. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest and we can tell him about a symbol that Mooncalf's made.
This is rather fun!
I can't wait till all my sisters are at Hogwarts. Credit where it's due. You're a rather good flyer.
Revelio. Revelio.
And you say they made it after you placed the Moonstone?
Do you know why, or what it means? Does it have to do with the Snidgets?
The breadth of one's knowledge can be as wide as the seas, and yet only run so deep.
It's good to see you again, Doran. Did Poppy tell you about everything that's happened?
She did, and I am glad to see that you are both safely returned. I did question the wisdom of sending you on a path at a time when that path was unknown at best, deadly at worst. But the acumen of the centaurs is neither personal nor partial. The skies tell us what is to come, and often we do not know what we have seen until it has come to pass.
You knew the poachers would try and kill Poppy and me. I don't suppose you'd like to start from the beginning. I think Poppy and I...
Of course. I find many, many moons ago I divined a series of events. Their meaning long evaded me, until you brought news of the Snidgets and their poacher. I believe the symbol created by the Mooncalves dance marks the place the Snidgets are hidden. And serendipitously, I believe...
Please, go on.
I have seen that symbol only once, on a rock face in the cliffs of the... You should make haste there. The Snidgets that have been kept there for so many years may...
What makes you so sure the symbol is where the Snidgets are?
I do not know. It is what I have read in the stars. Fortunes play out as they are intended. I shall say that fortune favors us today. That you...
You said you divined a series of events before...
I saw the arrival of a stranger, the threat of an enemy, and the return. I believe now that you are the strangers. The poachers are the enemy, and the old friends. I also saw two places tied to these events. The cave with the Moonstone.
If you're right about this place, then we should make our way there.
I shall see you there. We cannot afford to lose the Snidgets once again.
Always going somewhere. How remarkable.
I got here as soon as I could.
Did you see the symbol above the entrance? It's the one the mooncalfs made at the henge. Of course Doran implied as much, but to see it up there...
Could this actually be where the Snidgets are hidden?
Let's find out. Doran's waiting for us just up ahead.
I'm ready if you are.
Can you believe it? Actual Snidgets. I'm glad we seem to be a step ahead of the poachers.
It is a little strange we haven't heard anything from them.
If we're lucky, they're still pouring over... Search. There was a fair amount.
Revelio!
We, on the other hand, had Doran to guide us. Even if the poachers do somehow stumble upon this place, we shall be long gone. That's a brilliant idea.
Revelio. Arresto momentum. Revelio. Glacius. Arresto momentum. Glacius. Revelio.
Greetings.
I hope we haven't kept you waiting long, Doran.
Not at all. Then again, it is not I who awaits your arrival. Do you have the Moonstone with you?
We do.
Good. It is as important to what happens next as both of you are.
So, what does happen next? What are these pillars here?
A safeguard, I suspect. Only one way to find out. And as for how to go about that,
Accio.
they know better than anyone.
I wonder if the pillars move at all.
Revelio. Accio!
Perhaps it has to do with the light and the darkness.
Accio!
Perhaps it has to do with the light and the darkness.
Accio! Accio!
Perhaps it has to do with the light and the darkness.
Accio!
Did it! Look, Doran, a doorway.
I suspect we all know what lies beyond that passage. And now...
Revelio.
You're not coming in with us.
The herd will want to see the truth of it for themselves. Alec especially. Go on without me. I will rejoin as soon as I am able.
Revelio.
A more hushed approach is likely wise.
So many books.
You haven't seen my grand study. Look at the murals on the wall. They're all creatures. This place must have been built to protect them.
Confringo!
They had nothing to fear.
What makes you say that?
The
Revelio!
poacher camps always felt oppressive. It's hard to explain, but the feeling was palpable. At least to me. The sense I get here is of safety and calm. Quite the opposite of the poacher camps. One foot in front of the next and quiet as
Revelio! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Levioso! Revelio! Revelio! Bombarda! Revelio! Bombarda! Revelio! Bombarda! Revelio!
I'll wager this isn't the dead end it seems to be. But how to get through?
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Confringo! Incendio! Revelio! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Glacius!
Of course! How clever!
Revelio! Glacius! Bombarda! Revelio! Confringo! Revelio! Lumos!
Lumos!